culture. I actually hadn't heard about it until a client of mine brought it up. And they brought it up with a deep level of concern. Now, we as a community, we're moving over to a platform called Mighty Networks. And I'm posting daily in there. And I'm actually thinking about doing more lives in there. I'm going to put some NLP content in there. I'm putting HUNA content in there. If you're not on Mighty Networks, you need to jump on it. I posted this thing on Mighty Networks about an MIT study that was done that says we live in a world right now that is trying to avoid chaos. But unfortunately, they're creating more chaos basically in their life. Here's a simple example. One of the things that came out in the study is that a lot of people right now are turning to AI, as well they should. I mean, shit, man, when Google Maps came out, turn to Google Maps. I mean, if you live on an island where I grew up, you don't really need Google Maps. If you need Google Maps on an island, you really got some problems, man, directionally speaking. You know, on an island, you either head towards the mountain or the ocean and take a right, and eventually you'll get to where you need to go. I might be oversimplifying it, but I grew up on a pretty small island. But when Google Maps came out and there was 3 or 4 different ways of getting somewhere, and it could tell me the traffic and tell me how what's the fastest route, I would use it. I had a home in Italy. We as a family had a home in Italy for over a decade. When I first moved to Italy and was there for maybe 2+ months out of the year, Google was not very good. In fact, it would get you lost. Kind of like those old commercials where the map thing ends you up in the wrong place, kind of like AI did in the very beginning. But then eventually it gets better and better. And that's where AI is right now. AI is better and better. We utilize it as a company. We're going to be using it more and more in our trainings. And I'm also teaching people there are sometimes you shouldn't use AI. If it's coming to energetic or emotional issues, AI is actually, well, AI has no energy except for the electricity that draws down and is creating a problem in the power grid. And it really doesn't have any emotions. It can fake emotions. But if you're old as I am and you remember Star Trek and you got Spock and you got the onboard computer, they were really smart. They were really cool. You like Spock. But if you had to figure out how do you feel right now, you probably don't want to talk to him. You don't want to talk to a Vulcan. You don't. And if you have no idea what I just said, let me put it into plain English. AI can maybe imagine what emotions are intellectually, but it doesn't feel. So how the can it feel what you're going through? This MIT study that came out is crazy. I'm going to post it on Facebook. I'm diminishing the amount of time that I'm spending on Facebook exponentially. So you really want to reach out to our company and see how do you connect up with Mighty Networks. Because when I get these articles and these downloads of what we should be talking about as a community, I'm going to start throwing it on Mighty Networks. And one of them is, oh, I'm feeling these things. What should I do? You go to AI, you're going to get an intellectual answer that has nothing to do with your emotions. And you're actually going to make the problem worse. The MIT study talked about how people who are lonely, if I remember correctly, I think it's people who are lonely and are reaching out to AI. All the research is showing that they're actually becoming more lonely because AI doesn't provide you companionship. Companionship comes from emotion. Companionship comes from energy, and you don't get that from AI. So what are you doing going to it? Like I'm not going to go ask Google Maps, what do I feel like having dinner tonight? It's not going to be able to answer. But if I say I want sushi and put all the best sushi restaurants up here, it's going to be able to do that. Start using AI in an intelligent way. Start using AI in a way that is powerful for you. Now, by the way, I'm seeing these posts here and I appreciate you asking. Don't go download Mighty Networks. Don't go logging into it right now because you'll create your own community. Email our office, info@nlp.com. Info, INFO, at NLP, neurolinguisticprogramming.com. And just be like, but I want to get onto Mighty Networks. Right now, I'm opening up to everybody, even if you haven't done a training, if you're interested in personal growth, if you're interested in expanding your mind, I don't care right now if you've been to one of our trainings or we're running an event in Boise starting tomorrow. Got a whole bunch of people showing up. My team's there. Carl's going to be there. My son Ethan is going to be there. Lara and Brittany are going to be there. Then the week after that, we're here in Houston, man. We run so many events a year, and you want to know what? In the future, we're limiting it to people that have experienced like a live event with us. But right now, let everybody in. You guys all need to know this information. It's valuable. It's powerful. Learn to use AI. I do. I'm not going to sit here and go, AI is evil. It's going to take over the world. It might, but who gives a shit? If it does, it's over anyway. So who cares? I've always said that about end of world discussions. You got to sit there and go, what am I using it for? And if you want to get more and more lonely, then just talk to AI. But if you want to be a part of a community, reach out to our office and we'll connect you up to a community of human beings, of individuals, emotion, energy. Keep it to humans. Mindset, intelligence, thinking things through, bring AI into it. 100%. Hope this helps. If you like it, my name is Dr. Matt, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you really like it, jump over to Mighty Networks. Totally free, tons of free information on there. And I hope you love it, okay? Aloha.